What up, Pink Ladies, T-Birds? Just happen to be watchers of my shh. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I was not even going to do this video tonight, but I left the makeup on just in case I felt like I needed to. Yep, see, it's gone. It was back last week. Anyway, RuPaul's Drag Race, season 15, episode 14. As always, today I got on my Pink Ladies. I'm on my Pink Ladies shit, okay? So today I got my Pink Ladies Pledge mug for the beverages. The reason why I made up, and I literally, if y'all can see, like, none of this is cleared out. I was shooting I'm trying to get in my TikTok era. Thank you, mistress. Taylor Swift who? It's about mistress. I'm in my Pink Lady era, and I was doing some videos and some shots to do a TikTok and do a commercial for my mug, but also I have a cup. If y'all don't know, I will be reviewing Rise of the Pink Ladies, and honestly, I'm probably going to start another channel to do that. Just to let y'all know. But, you guys, I was so excited. I didn't finish Untucked because I was so excited as I was watching this that I was like, I'm so glad I didn't take the lashes off. I'm so glad I didn't do the makeup, even though my makeup is wonky because it made me cry. I did this makeup hours ago. Giving my full Pink Ladies Sandy at the End fantasy. Ooh, I do not like how my mustache look. It's about time for that to be removed. But anyway, and probably that bubblegum pink lipstick ain't helping with that. But anyway, I was so excited about this episode till it was a double Shantae. Spoiler alert. Why are you watching this if you didn't watch the episode? Spoilers. Because this is why we never got a double Shantae to lie to us the whole goddamn episode and bamboozle us into thinking somebody was going home for it to still be a top 4. Because that's what I feel like happened. But the episode was great. I feel like for the first time in a very long time, and keep in mind, I missed some episodes, and now getting back on Instagram where I had did the Meet the Queens for the season that Simone eventually won, that I have to go back and watch. When I did my initial, when I was at my peak and people were actually watching, and I was actually one of the, like, I ain't gonna say top, but like, I was out here as a Drag Race reviewer, that I had that kind of clout, that I had actually talked to Simone, and I forgot because that was before 2020 and all this shit happened. And I was like, you mean to tell me I had to end with the fucking winner? Too little too late. But love her on those commercials though. Anyway, yeah, I'm at Jimmi Pynk on Instagram, TikTok too, follow me. But anyway, this was a great episode. I don't think, as much as watching the whole season, I thought that Lucy DeLuca was going to make the top 4. Now that we've gotten to this top 4, it's been a long time since I agreed with the full top 4. I think these are the 4. I really, really, really do. Now, what I will tell y'all, and y'all know how I work, I'm off the top of my head. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing the review, but I kept my makeup on just in case. I am glad that there was a top 4. I'm glad all 4 of them get to be the top 4. I think they are the right choice. However, you don't begin the episode and tell me somebody is going home, and I really thought Mistress was going home today. And I bet the rest of y'all did too. I did all the way up until they actually showed the video, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, hold up, wait, stop the tape, because I'm like, we seen the struggle. We know she doesn't do well with choreography. We know she wasn't doing as well as the other girls doing choreography, but when they showed us the verses, for those of y'all who don't know no better, but for my ride or dies, they already know I was a semi-professional rapper. When you do a track with multiple people, the person that has the best verse goes last. Always. The person that has the best verse goes last. It's the reason why Mistress went last. She had the best verse. She was rapping double time. She had the best verse. She did the best lip sync. She had the best presence in the video. She did. As far as the individual shots of them doing their part of the song, not overall, but their individual parts where they wrote and performed their verse, she did the best. She fucking murdered that. So we were watching the choreography all the way up, and I was like, I'm scared for Mistress, and I seen that, and I was like, oh shit. She like really ate though. When it was her time, she ate y'all though. She ate y'all. I was nervous. And then we had the runway. I'm going to talk about everything, but y'all know I jump around like House of Pain. If y'all don't know that and y'all just happen to stumble across this video and you ain't one of the motherfucking true fucking followers and survivors, y'all won't know. But even when she came out in her gown, which I love the gown. First of all, y'all know I live for a goddamn leopard print. And I live for a fringe. And a beaded fringe. She said that dress was 60 pounds. I was like, and I know it is. Who made that gown that they beaded the leopard into the beaded fringe? Amazing. But I felt like, as a plus size girl myself, and sometimes that is a thing, when you're doing like an updo, something has to balance out here to counteract this face. Believe it or not, my face is actually fatter than this. Thank you, RuPaul's Drag Race, because I literally learned how to fucking contour my face and try to cut some of that back. But she had this hair and this gorgeous gown, and I just felt like the earrings were not big enough. If you're going to go that pageant, go full pageant, the earrings should have been like huge to me. Like the hair was not going to be big, nor should it have been, because the statement was the gown. But I just felt like as a pageant girl, we should have got them big pageant leopard rhinestone earrings. I thought the earrings was too small, and it made her fucking look like her head was like egg shaped. Somebody else's runway look that I want to talk about is Luxx. I want to talk about everybody's, but Luxx. I love this gown. We hadn't really seen Luxx this glamorous. She's always a fashion girl. She was always cutting edge. When they did the like montage of her through the season, I was like, damn, her fashion is like, we are talking Paris, Milan, Luxe Noir, London. Like, she can be on any runway with the looks that she brought. And I love, 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 as a black person, a darker skinned person in pure white. It is so gorgeous. I loved the hair choice. What I didn't love was I can clock that hairline. Or at least the lace front. I could clock it. I just wish she would have just, and we don't know what's going on. Maybe she didn't have time. and lighting is different on camera than what they have backstage. I just wish this would have been contoured a little bit darker around here. Because I loved the hair choice with the gown too. It was very giving me very she's your queen to be. It was giving me very that. And I was here for it. I really was. And as much as I've enjoyed Lux's fashion all season long, that was just the most glamorous I had saw her, and it was spectacular. Anitra. Bitch, are you kidding me? That was a wig. Anitra was giving me, and I know she pays like a lot of homage to her Filipino side. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this. In fact, I say it with the utmost respect as somebody that grew up watching like kung fu movies, as somebody who is a fan of the wu-tang clan, as somebody that, I'm not going to say I'm a weeb, but who has watched like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons and the movies from Asia and some of like the blaxploitation movies and like the Golden Child, and it's like that very stereotypical Asian dragon lady thing, but it was giving me Ice Dragon. And the stereotype is based on, because some of that is actually a traditional form of garb that was bastardized, for lack of a better word. And I loved everything about Anitra's look. She still gave us her traditional scar, but that hair actually being fucking hair, and that gown, and the coloring, instead of being so stereotypical, where, because let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say that. Let's keep it a buck. When we see looks like that, it is very often red and gold, which is Chinese, which is not even what she was pulling from. But, you know, America think everybody Asian, everybody black, and everybody Hispanic, Mexican. Just how the country is. It's fucked up. But to see a look similar to that, that was literally the opposite. So instead of it being red and gold, it was blue and silver. It was giving me very like Ice Dragon princess in a Filipino movie, and it was fantastic. But what really got me about Anitra's look, and y'all gotta feel me on this, did y'all see a fucking reveal coming? Did y'all think that that was a bodysuit and a skirt? And I know she made it. And she made it. I did not see that coming a mile away when they said they was in the bottom two and her and Mistress had the lip sync. I said, oh no. Let's see what Anitra really do, because she's not going to be able to duck walk or vogue the house down or dance. And the next thing I know, that skirt was coming off, and I said, that's a skirt and a bodysuit? Tell me y'all clocked that, because y'all lying to me. Y'all are lying to me. You did not clock that. Y'all did not see that reveal coming. Y'all did not see that reveal coming. You're lying if you did. Or you're watching the goddamn episode way too goddamn close. Because that was a gown, was a blue velvet gown, was a blue velvet gown, was a blue velvet gown. There was no way I thought that that was two pieces. So now that you in the finale, the next reveal better be unreal. Now the last person I haven't talked about on the runway was Sasha Kobe. Y'all, I like Sasha Kobe from the Titties Up. I'm just gonna be honest. From the Titties Up, I loved it. This looks good. The cleavage was sitting right. This like bun but French roll with all of these rhinestone like flowers paying homage to her being from Hawaii was gorgeous. I thought them big ass fucking. I'm like, are we still doing space? Are we still doing video? Because what are these big ass bracelets and what are these weird loopy loop things? I love Sasha Kobe. She did have my least favorite look on the runway. From the tits up, she was probably my favorite. It's like her and Mistress switch places. From the tits up, I loved Sasha Kobe. And from the neck down, I loved Mistress. But Anitra, I like Anitra's the best. Because I don't have no complaints about Anitra's. And it was a reveal. And like I said, Lux, the wig line was showing. It was either the wig line or the tape. Something was going on, and I was just like, I just wanted her to hit some goddamn contour powder just around that forehead just a little bit. Now, this video. This video makes me wanna scream. Stop pressuring me. Don't disrupt my video because it makes me wanna scream. Because it was Scream. It was Scream. It was Scream. But that song is a bop. Blame it. That song was a bop. It's so sad that Lucy LaDuca didn't get to do Blame It on the Edit. Can we talk? Can we talk? And that was no pun intended either to do like Joan Rivers, Can We Talk, and talk about Lucy LaDuca. Y'all, listen. I watched the last couple episodes leading up to tonight's episode upon the replay. You can blame it on the edit all you want. But that woman for 6, 7, 8 episodes. I ain't gonna say woman, drag queen. Y'all know when I talk about the drag queens, I say she. I don't disrespect pronouns. Y'all know once they are in drag form, they are she's to me now. Because that's what it is, drag queen. You're she's now. And just watching those last couple episodes back to back before this one. The entitlement. The fucking entitlement. And everybody's like really trying to blame the edit. Wonder who trying to blame the edit. Probably the racist ass Drag Race fans because she was the last white one, right? Because Lux was bullying Marsha, blase, blase, blah, all up in your face. But you can't blame it on the edit because if you fucking said it, they can't, well, pretty soon they will be able to because of AI, but they can't make you fucking say something that you didn't say. Bitch, you literally never thought that you should have lost. And you never thought you should have been in the bottom, even in this last one. And girl thought that goddamn Creature of the Black Lagoon, which we've seen before, Swamp Thing ass, not Ethel Merman, I can't think of what her name is, 1920s Bathing Beauties latex swimsuit that Katya did how many goddamn seasons ago. I feel like I'm original. I don't. I feel like you're another white drag queen who want to be a Barbie. You even pad like her. Amazingly. So when I was watching these last couple episodes, I was like, she is fucking snatched. That body, she got body yaddy yaddy. That is a fucking walking fucking Barbie doll. All day, every day. And that's fine. But how many drag queens do we see are walking, talking Barbie dolls? And speaking of, can we talk about Sasha Kobe doing fucking barbed wire? Listen, Sasha Kobe speak my language. She even had a moment where she said, I'm in my Stockard Channing moment. Stockard Channing is one of my favorite actresses of all time. And if y'all don't know who Stockard Channing is, go ahead and look up that IMDb. But what I'm going to tell you, she is that if you are following this channel, you should know. And so your friends know. And so that your mother know. So that your kids know. Is motherfucking Betty Rizzo from Grease. And then you did a barbed wire look. I fucking love barbed wire, by the way. Barbed wire is, in case y'all didn't know, from the Pink Ladies Pledge mug. I love a movie that's so bad it's good, and I love a reference. RuPaul even fucking referenced Grease 2. It's been some references to Grease 2 like a few times this season. Like a few times this season. It's been references to Grease 2. I love a movie so bad it's good. And honey, Barbed Wire is a dystopian gender swap of Casablanca starring Pamela Anderson. Bitch, get into it because it's amazing. A dystopian remake of Casablanca, gender swapped, where Humphrey Bogart is Pamela Anderson. Bitch, get into it. But when Sasha Kobe came out, because at first, you know, it was doing like that little flicker, and I was like, I don't know about Sasha Kobe and this blonde hair. And then when they showed it, I said, this bitch is dressed like barbed wire. But also, I don't know how old Sasha Kobe is, but I'm sure she is somewhere in my age vicinity. Look at this. I look like a complete, oh my God. Come on, anime character. Come on, anime character. Come on, anime Meg Griffin. Now I wish I had my glasses on. Come on, anime Meg Griffin. Come on, Trunks and Meg Griffin daughter. Trunks is from Dragon Ball Z. Come on, Trunks and Meg Griffin daughter. Let's go. This was like on accident, but I like the way it flipped it. I'm like, now I really feel like a weeb. Anyway, I thought that I was so invested in this episode. And I love hearing the stories. It's one of my favorite parts when we get to the finale and like close to the end. I love hearing people's stories. I love when they do the speeches to their younger selves, which all four of them were like super cute kids. I can't say that on every season. I can't say when they do that, that's on every season. All four of them were like really super cute kids. And Sasha Kobe'S mom, really, at 3 years old, pigtails and bangs and blonde hair, and you didn't know she was a she? Okay. I do want to talk about that. Because that kind of shook me to my core. Not that I've, fortunately, never had the experiences, anybody that I was too close to commit suicide. When she said, oh, YouTube, y'all don't monetize me anyway. When she said her father hung himself at 80, like, where are you at in your life that you lived all the way to 80 and decided to take yourself out? And what happens at that point? I'm not saying there's a time limit on mental illness and people deciding to do that, but damn, 80? And I hope she got some closure about that, and I hope she got a story. Like, did he get a diagnosis or something that he was gonna die? Maybe mentally degenerative, maybe something that was gonna be life threatening, and he just had to go out on his own terms. Cause at 80, and you ain't even take yourself out with like sleeping pills, like, Hanging yourself is really gruesome. And it does take a certain amount of like I'm trying to say in a respectful way, like it takes a little bit of mechanics and it takes a little bit of physical ability to hang yourself. At 80? What the fuck didn't you want to live through no more at 80? That broke my heart. Like, I'm surprised my makeup is not all the way fucking off because, like, I started bawling when she revealed that. Because I'm like, where are you at in your life that you make it to 80 years old and take yourself out? That is so fucking sad. And especially when that was the parent that was in your corner. What makes you decide at 80 you done lived through so much? I mean, I don't understand suicide at all. I cannot begin to understand that. And where somebody's mental is, they felt like they had to do that. But damn, at 80, you done lived your whole life. Your whole life at 80? Damn. That was just. I want to know more about Sasha Kobe's story. I want to know about more about all of their stories, honestly. It was funny that RuPaul didn't know there was a Cicely Tyson School of Performing Arts in New Jersey. There were some great, interesting things. I liked how the girls. I feel like the four girls that are left too. I feel like there's no fronting. I really do. I feel like there's no fronting. I feel like these four girls are going to be lifelong friends. And again, I say girls because when I talk about Drag Race, I respond to their drag personas who are female presenting, and that's how I say it. Crazy, I gotta explain it like that anymore, but you'll get canceled for fucking less. Um, I feel like these four are really, really, really friends, and I think that's amazing because I don't, I haven't been reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race for a while because it became so, so, so artificial. And yeah, was there some of that artificiality here too as far as production and things? Like I said, Bamboozled got me all hyped up and excited and like nervous for like, oh my god, I like all four of them who going home for it to be the first time this season. Double Shantae, well, none of them was going home to begin with. Because let's talk about that lip sync. There was nothing about that lip sync that said double save. We seen the double save lip sync. It was Anitra and Marsha. Michelle Visage even said that was her favorite lip sync because that was the double save lip sync. This wasn't it. The song was kind of, at least from what they showed on the lip sync, it was kind of, I mean, it wasn't bad because Mistress and Anitra are both good lip syncers, but y'all watched this lip sync and thought that was a double save? Because I didn't. I didn't know who was winning, and you know why we didn't? They probably already knew it was going to be a double Shantae because I didn't see no fight. Anitra and fucking Marsha, I seen the fight. Lucy LaDuca and Lux, I saw a fight from Lux. I'm going to show you got some action. But what I'm saying is this. You guys, I'm happy we have the top four that we have because I really didn't want to see any of them go home. And as somebody that took a break from RuPaul's Drag Race and came back, I'm really excited for this top four. I even came upstairs For those of y'all that don't know and ain't been watching for a while, well, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to watch some other videos and some lives to catch up of why I'm gonna say this. But I even came to my mom and I was like, this is what made me love this show. This is the reason why I was reviewing this show to begin with, because I was just bursting with so much emotion and wanted to talk about it, and there was nobody that watched it with me to talk about. This is the time that I was so excited. I haven't felt this way about RuPaul's Drag Race in at least 6 years. I had times that I was excited about, this is the challenge, let me do my costume. I was excited about, let me get to talk to y'all, because once I post this video and go premiere, I can talk to y'all. But this is the first time in at least like 6 to 8 years, I don't know where at, because we don't even get a season. It's a couple seasons. It's been twice in 1 year. What I will say is this. I'm really excited for the top 4 queens, and I'm really excited to see the finale and see what they bring. And I have not felt that way in a very long time. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Now I will remind you, I have this cup. Oh, again, Rise of the Pynk Ladies comes out April 6th. I will be reviewing that. I will probably be starting a new channel because something I found out about YouTube. They give more leeway to new channels. Even though I've been on here, I started my channel as a rapper. It's a long story. We'll talk about that another day. And maybe if I have to get back into this shit, maybe that might have to be a Patreon exclusive fucking video. But in the meantime, in between time, thank you so much for watching. The link is down below. There's some stuff on my website, nostalgiamask.com. That is where I'm selling my things at. I am on Instagram and TikTok at Jimmi Pynk, the way it's spelled here, JIMMIPYNK. If you can support, follow me at those places. Check out the merch on my website. That website cost me $40 a goddamn month. So at least get some traffic going on over there. And at the end of the day, I thank y'all for still riding with me, because anybody that still is watching this after almost 3.5 year hiatus, who respected my time and respected what my family was going through and respected my mental health, that this was not something that was a priority to me and this was just something that I couldn't do. I thank each and every one of y'all for being here and still being here, because I know how fickle social media is. And I know the fact that anybody is still watching this shit under this same banner is kind of incredible. But I respect the real and the ones that were following and have been the whole time, and know that I went through some shit. Mental health is real. And at the end of the day, if I have to choose my mental health or this YouTube channel, I will choose my mental health every time, and I'll do it again. The same way I did 3 years ago. So thank you so much for watching. Again, nostalgiamask.com. That shit will be down there. And like, subscribe, all that bullshit, yada, 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 yada. But come check out my page, nostalgiamask.com, and keep it greasy. Deuces.